Hey, what's up everyone, it's your girl Shanae, and today I'll be doing a couple of unboxings today. We have Fairyloot, The Broken Binding, we have Illumicrate, and Barnes & Noble. So if you want to know what's inside of all these boxes, please stay tuned. And I am back, and also if you're new to my channel, welcome. If not, welcome back. So like I said, I have some boxes that I want to share with you all, and of course they're books and there are probably some other goodies, especially in the Illumicrate one. So we're gonna start with Fairyloot. I'm not sure what book is in here. I have not been keeping up with what boxes I've been getting per month. I'm supposed to be getting two, the young adult and the adult books from not Illumicrate, but Fairyloot. I know they have been having a few delays with the shipping, so I really don't know which book this is, but we are going to see together. So let's figure it out. So the theme, okay, this is for January. So the theme is called Hidden Worlds. And then here is the art print right here, which I like. So I'm definitely keeping this one. So that is the theme, Hidden Worlds. And that was the theme for January. So let's see what this is. Here we have it right here. And it says happy reading on the back. So let's see. Oh shoot, oh my god. Okay, so we have the letter from the author, which I'll be reading because it can be, I think it's inspirational, not only for me, but I think it can be inspirational to you as well. So here is the author letter, and then here is the art print. And then the gorgeous book is Spice Road. This is by Maya Abraham. It's an epic sand-swept adventure, and that was said by Ayana Gray. But yes, here is the book. This is the UK special edition, of course, from Fairyloot. So it's going to be, of course, slightly different from other editions. And then look at that. That is beautiful. I love this so much. And let's take the dust jacket off. So this one looks like without the dust jacket. The spine. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then we have the gorgeous end papers. And of course, this is also signed by the author. And then on the dust jacket, it's reversible. So this is what it looks like on the other side as well. And it says, whoever controls the spice controls the kingdom itself. So yeah, I love this so much. This is beautiful. And I honestly do not know what this book is about, but it's one of my anticipated reads of the year. So let's find out together. So it says, in the hidden desert city of Qualia, secret spice magic awakens the infinities of those who drink the Misra tea. With her affinity for iron, 17-year-old Imani can wield a dagger like no other, and for that she has gained a reputation as the next greatest shield, battling jinn, ghouls, and the other monsters spreading across the sands. But ever since her brother was discovered stealing their nation's coveted spice, a telltale sign of magical obsession, and disappeared into the deadly forbidden waste, Imani's reputation has been in tatters. Despite Athir's betrayal, there isn't a day that goes by that she doesn't grieve him. Then, Imani discovers signs her brother may be alive and spreading their nation's magic to outsiders. Desperate to find him and to protect him, she joins the mission sent to hunt him down. Accompanied by Taha, a powerful beast-seer who enthralls and enrages her in equal measure, Imani soon discovers that many secrets lie beyond the forbidden waste and in her own heart. Caught between her duty to her nation and her love for her brother, Imani must decide where her loyalties lie before it is too late. So this sounds really interesting. I haven't heard much about it on BookTube or reviews or anything, so I'm really excited to read this. And here is a map in it as well, and I love books with maps. It gives me some type of it gives me a perspective, and it gives me like a picture where as I'm reading, I can see it, you know. But if not, even books that don't have maps, they're fine. I end up creating my own world, or like imagining it, what it would look like. But yeah, this looks really good, and I'm gonna be reading this real soon, because this sounds something that I would definitely read, and of course it's fantasy, so definitely reading this soon. And then for the author note, it says, "Dear Fairyloot reader, a dream is born alone but thrives in company. I discovered the magic of reading in childhood, the power to travel to new worlds and new world views, go on exciting quests, and meeting interesting people, all from a quiet nook in the local library, and I have wanted to tell stories ever since. Spice Road is the kind of story story I wished I had when I was a teenager, searching for myself in the fantastic and yearning to be included. I wrote it in the hope of fulfilling my childhood dream, the pursuit of which has sometimes been the only source of light during dark times. And it is thanks to the kindness of individuals, that Anissa and the talented team of Fairyloot, that my dream has been able to flourish in ways delightful and unexpected. Please know that you too are making this dream come true. For this grace in return, I hope you find within Spice Road's pages something that thrills you, moves you, and stays with you long after you close the back cover. A story about family, love, truth, and the universal dream to be seen and heard. Love, Maya." Or Maya. So there we have it. I'm definitely keeping the author letter. That's very inspirational. Just seeing people's dreams come true, and that we're also part of their dream, and having readers reading, you know, authors' work. So I'm excited for Spice Road. So that was the Fairyloot unboxing. Now we have the broken binding, which I'm excited to open this one. So let's see what's in here. All right, it's wrapped up good. Has some bubble wrap, and then it's wrapped like this, which it shows the book of what the book is. So it's The Daughters of Ishidar, but this is a special edition. So let's open it. Let's open it. All right, y'all, here we go. Long time coming. I've been waiting for this book, and I already read the book, and I'm excited because it's also a duology. So I can't wait for the second book. And voila, The Daughters of Ishidar. This is by Hadir Esbai. Hopefully I'm saying the author's name correct. If not, I do apologize. And here is the cover. This is the UK cover or edition. And let's look at that. This is, of course, a little bookmark inside the ribbon. And then here it is. This is what it looks like. It's so beautiful. And then if I take the dust jacket off, it looks like this. And then here are the end papers. Just look at that. That's gorgeous. Just look at it. And it deals with two different women who are in two different standings of society. And they have elemental magic. So it is a fantasy, but it's also inspired by Egyptian culture. So I'm really looking forward to this. I'll even read the synopsis for you, even though I've already read it. But I think this is a book that people are sleeping on, and I highly recommend it. So it says, trapped in an arranged marriage to a man she does not love, Nahal dreams of attending the Weaving Academy. There she can take control of her powers, bending any water to her will, and pursue a glorious future on the battlefield with the first all-female military regiment. Her husband, indifferent and secretive, is in love with another woman, a poor bookseller named Georgina, excuse me. Georgina has her own secret. She is an earth weaver with dangerously uncontrollable powers. Her only solace comes from meetings with the Daughters of Ishidar, a women's rights group fighting for freedom. They come from very different means, yet Nahal and Georgina have more in common than they think. Enticed by the group's enigmatic leader, Malak Madhu, the two women are drawn into a web of politics, violence, and threats of war as they find themselves fighting to earn and keep a lasting freedom. So yeah, I have this. I'm glad I have this so much. Like, once I read it, I was so happy that I had pre-ordered this and got this from the Broken Binding because it's so beautiful and I love the story, and I'm looking forward to the next book because, like I said, it is a duology. But it is so beautiful. I love this so much. Yes. So, yep, I got this from the Broken Binding. And then the next one is Illumicrate. Now, I don't know what box this is. I don't know if it's for January or for February, but we're going to figure it out together as soon as I find my box cutter. Because I seem to have misplaced it, as I always do. And it's usually right in front of me, which it is. So, let's find out together what's inside this box, shall we? All right. So here we go. Okay, so this is the January box. And the theme for January was Journey's End. And then I'll be referencing off of the spoiler card, just so I also give credit to the creators that had created certain items in this book. So, or in this box, excuse me. So let's get started. So the first thing I see here is Illumicrate card holder inspired by Saga by Ryan K. Vaughn. So let's see what this is. So this is the packaging. Oh, this is cute. It says, I won't buy any more books, which that is a lie. And it says lying on the back. So of course Saga is, you know, it's a comic. Or I think it's a comic or graphic novel. Please correct me down below in the comments. And I love Saga so much. I still need to finish it. But yeah, so we have this. And let's see who has created this item. So it says Lion Card Holder designed by Francisca Stern. It says at cover Dungeon Rabbit. It says this card holder featuring the lion cat from Saga is essential for storing your cards, perfect for when you go book shopping. So we have this, which I will definitely keep. Next, this is like a little pouch, which I probably will end up giving to my daughter. She probably will love this. So let me open this one. And it says, the Book Eater Society. We eat books, not brains. So this is a little pouch, you know. So I probably will end up giving this to my daughter so she could use it for whatever she wants. So there's this. And so it says for the Secret Society bag. It's designed by Vicky Lester. It's at Forensic and Flowers. It says pack everything you need for your travels in this useful bag inspired by the Book Eaters, which I actually have and I haven't read it yet. So I need to do that like ASAP. So we have this. The next thing here, I don't know what this is, but we're going to find out. Let's see. Oh, this is cute. So this is what it looks like right here. And it has like little string. I guess you could put like pencils or whatever in it, I'm assuming. But it's really cute. I do like this. Let's find out. So it says, okay, so it's Mortal Sorrow pencil wrap. It's designed by Abigail Spence at A. Spence Art. It says, use this pencil wrap inspired by An Enchantment of Ravens to safely transport all of your art supplies. Oh, this is creative. This is really cute. Yep, I'm gonna keep this for sure. I have a lot of like little pencils and stuff, so definitely will be using this. Next thing here is a cutlery kit, which is, this is what it looks like. So let's open it. So we got, let's see. Looks like a, I'm not sure. Oh, chopsticks. So we got a spoon, a fork, and we have chopsticks in here. And we have a butter knife. So that's what's in here. And I'm curious to see who has created this. So it says Middle Earth Cutlery Set is designed by Jeanette Tibbetts at Chatty Nora. It says, do you operate on Hobbit meal times? Then this cutlery set inspired by Lord of the Rings is for you. Okay, definitely keeping this. I love that. Next, it's like a map. This is what it looks like. Let's see what this one is. It says, Devabad wooden map. So it's a wooden map. All right. It says map designed by Nicolette Caven. It says border designed by Niall C. Grant. It says plan your journey through Devabad with this sturdy wooden map from City of Brass. All right. So we have a wooden map. And I think we are down to the book, which I'm excited for. One of my anticipated reads, but I haven't heard anything about this book just yet. We got the author letter, I believe, which I will read. It's long, but I'm gonna still read it. And then here is the book. It's God Killer by Hannah Kaner. And this is the book right here. Here is the edges, which is beautiful, by the way. I love it. And then if you take the dust jacket off, of course it is signed by the author. And this is what it looks like. That's beautiful. And here's the end pages. This is gorgeous. I have no idea what this book is about, but just having it like the title as God Killer, like I'm all for it. So for the synopsis, let's find out together what it's about. So it says, you are not welcome here, God Killer. Kissen's family were killed by zealots of a fire god. Now she makes a living killing gods and enjoys it. That is until she finds a god she cannot kill. Skedi, a god of white lies, has somehow bound himself to a young noble, and they are both on the run from unknown assassins. Joined by a disillusioned knight on a secret quest, they must travel to the ruined city of Blinrodden, hopefully I'm saying that name right, where the last of the wild gods reside, to each beg a favor. Pursued by demons and in the midst of bargaining civil war, they will all face a reckoning. Something is rotting at the heart of the kingdom, and only they can be the ones to stop it. This sounds really interesting. So yeah, that's what it's about. And then for the author note, let's go ahead and read that together. So it says, dear readers of Illumicrate, I never knew a woman who didn't have some anger in her, and our God Killer, was born out of that anger. The kind that grinds your teeth while you smile at danger. The kind that burns in your gut when you see how the world welcomes you and the people you love. But anger is an energy, and the world teeters on the point of a pin, turning sometimes desolate, sometimes to hope. These pages also turn on the capacity people have for love, for faith in their family, their loved ones, in their communities, their gods, or themselves. I have been lucky enough to have love in my life, and God Killer has that too. The desire to reach out to people in need, support those who want it, to connect, and to not be so alone. I wanted to write a story that combines the fresh burn of anger with the balm of love. I wanted to write funny, fierce, driven characters who are thrown together and find a common cause that unites them more than they thought. So when Kissen, the God Killer, stomped into my head 4 years ago, I needed her. I was at a low point. I didn't think I could continue to write in the face of my failures, fragility, and fury. But Kissen said, get up, move on. There are places to go, swords to swing, gods to hunt. The God Killer and I picked each other up. I wanted to find out more about her. Who would she care for and why? I didn't want her to be alone. I wanted her to have community. People who loved her, who understood her as queer communities do, disabled communities do, activists do. I wanted to see how she would act when her world was tipped sideways. Foils for her moodiness stepped out to challenge her. Alo, who has lost so much yet retained his pride and kindness, Skedi, who knows only himself and a desire for freedom, and Inara, who has to face the world alone. The tale became the thread that bound them, a journey, a quest, the seeds of conflict, the threat and hope of gods, a fallen city, and a big world surrounding a trade sea. Tracy. I revisited my childhood books on folk tales and mythology, read new books of the Silk Roads and cross-continental trade, and sharing of knowledge in the ancient world, stories of winds and mountain walking, of cultural history and survival, of PTSD and revolution, diaspora and homesickness, of disability, community, and resilience. I hope I listened and learned and did these justice. I also hope you find these things and yourself in these pages, or escape into a world in a story where there is anger and pain, but also love. Take what you need. Kissing is yours now. The world is ours to play in. Thank you to Illumicrate and their team for the beauty they bring out in every book and the excitement and passion they give to the art of reading and publishing. It's an honor to be part of this family. Thank you to you, the reader, part of a powerful and empathetic community for which I am endlessly grateful. Thank you for picking up this book. I hope it picks you up too. Big love, Hannah. So yeah, we have this. So this is the longest author note that I've had in a box for a while. So I do appreciate her for writing that. So yeah, this sounds really, really good. And then even for what it says more information about the author. It says Hannah Kaner is a Northumbrian writer living in Scotland. She works as a senior digital consultant in Edinburgh, delivering digital healthcare tools and services for the public sector. She has a first-class degree in English from Pembroke College, Cambridge, and a Master's of Science with distinction from the University of Edinburgh. She is inspired by world mythologies, angry women, speculative fiction, and the stories we tell ourselves about being human. So yeah, there we have it. Definitely looking forward to reading this. It sounds really, really interesting and good. So cannot wait for this. So that was it. And then also it gives you information about February's theme, which is Into the Fire. It says our chosen book this month is a Xixia-inspired YA fantasy. In a world where colonization has crushed the magic system of the land, a girl with a mysterious past must confront the secrets locked within her memory and the untranslatable mark on her own arm. With the help of a boy she is reluctant to trust and the enemy hunting them down, will they be able to achieve their goals? We are obsessed with these characters you can't help but root for, and the ending of the book left us screaming. The Illumicrate edition is signed by the author and has all exclusive cover and digitally printed edges, full color printing on the hardback, in paper artwork, and bonus content, plus bound in author letter. It says items this month are inspired by the Poppy War, Legendborn, Daughter of the Moon Goddess, and there's a fandom neutral item as well. We've included some items subscribers love, and as well as a new item we've never done before and are very excited about. And it has a sneak peek. This box will contain our next book jacket. All right, so there we have it for February. So that was for Illumicrate. Now we're moving on to the last box, which is from Barnes & Noble. So let's open this one. All right, so the first book that I see, which I wanted to give this a try. I've heard people read it and they had mixed feelings about it. I know some people loved it and some people hated it, but I'm going to make that, I'm going to create my own opinion, and that is the Justice of Kings by Richard Swan. I thought about picking this up last year and I was just, I don't know. I was like changing my mind on and off again. So I decided that I'm going to read this, and I might even do a vlog about it just to give you my reactions as I'm reading it. So it says no man is above the law. This is, like I said, I heard people loved it, and I know some people didn't like it and they DNF'd the book. So I'm going to give it a go. So not only am I giving the first book a try, I'm going to also read The Tyranny of Faith. This is the second book of this, this is the sequel of the first book that recently came out, I think earlier this month. So I'm really looking forward to reading it. I'll be doing a vlog for this as well. So you'll be getting two vlogs, one for the Justice of Kings and the other from The Tyranny of Faith. So definitely you gotta stay tuned for that. So the next book, which is the last book in here, which I wanted to read. because I've heard that is also inspired by the Dahomey warriors. So I was really curious in reading this. I know the sequel comes out later this year, so I was like, let me go ahead and read it and find out for myself. And so that is The Bones of Ruin. This is by Sarah Raleigh. I know some people have mixed feelings about it, so I want to have form my own opinion about it. And I do love the cover. So for this book, I'm not sure what exactly it's about. It says, the world has ended before and it'll end again. As an African tightrope dancer in Victorian London, Iris is used to being strange. She is certainly a strange sight for leering British audiences, always eager for the spectacle of colonial curiosity. But Iris also has a secret that even strange doesn't capture. She cannot die. Haunted by her unnatural power and with no memories of her past, Iris is obsessed with discovering who she is. But that mission gets more complicated when she meets the dark and alluring Adam Temple, a member of a mysterious order called the Enlightenment Committee. Adam seems to know much more about her than he lets on, and he shares with her a terrifying revelation. The world is ending, and the committee will decide who lives and who doesn't. To help them choose a leader for the upcoming apocalypse, the committee is holding the Tournament of Freaks, a macabre competition made up of vicious fighters with fantastical abilities. Adam wants Iris to be his champion, and in return he promises her the one thing she wants most, the truth about who she really is. If Iris wants to learn about her shadowy past, she has no choice but to fight. But the further she gets in the grisly tournament, the more she begins to remember, and the more she wonders if the truth is something best left forgotten. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this. Like I said, I think this came out, was it 2021? Let's see. I'm trying to see when it came out. Yep, 2021. All right. Yeah, so this came out in 2021, but I'm still looking forward to reading it. This sounds really interesting, so I'm going to give it a try, and I like the cover. So there we have it. So these are all the books that I received, and I'm grateful for each and every one of them. I can't wait to read each one, even though I've already read Daughters of Ishtar, but I'll probably be rereading it because I loved it that much. But that is it. I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I know it was long, so bear with me. But if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much for watching, everyone, and please stay healthy and stay safe. See ya!